Civilization. I haven't seen Albert this happy in forever. Thank you for what you're doing. Here's a list for your next book search. I've enjoyed our talks, but I tend to hog the conversation. Are there any questions you'd like to ask me?
Well, actually, I am curious about something.
Wonderful. What would you like to know?
I get that you're a romantic, but are you into subjects like science?
An interesting question. Hopefully my answer will be worthy of it. You ask, though, as if they are entirely different ends of the spectrum. But to me, they are parallel notions. Whether it's science or romance, answers to questions are often best guesses based on what can be observed. With a different perspective, the same information leads to a different answer. For example, the sun was once a fiery god that, with better observational tools, was revealed to be but a fiery ball of gas. How do you feel about science? Especially given its role in our current mess.
Science is just a tool, like a hammer. You can use it to build a shelter or bury it in someone's skull.
A vivid but effective example. Hopefully we'll see more shelters and fewer of the other. Hurry back so we can speak some more.
Of course. I'm looking forward to it.
Until today, I thought our chances against volcanoes were pretty good.
Invading our turf.
But now,
Someone already told me that.
It's a good thing I have my job and don't need to worry about it.
Up for a game of checkers?
What will you get aboard?
Koopa bought one from town. Come over at them.
gotta smoke, man. Fuckers took my last 6. I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now,
What if someone shady shows up? These sketchy types.
Not going anywhere.
Tell me what's up, asshole. I'm gonna have to get going, but it's been really nice talking to you.
You're a miracle worker. You found them, then brought them back safely. Oh, here now is one of the original great American novels, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Mark Twain was a wry observer of the human condition and a sharp-witted satirist. What would his take on the divisions of our society be, I wonder? Here we have what is known as the written Torah, an introduction, if you will, to the origin story of the Jewish people, and part of the larger concept of the Torah that includes all their teachings, culture, and practice. A crucial tome of religion and culture. Our collection is growing by leaps and bounds, primarily due to your leaping and bounding. Nothing? You are a stoic, aren't you? Damn, thought you'd have a better sense of humor than Thalia. Ah, well.
Aiden, it's such a wonderful day. Let's dispense with all this dreary philosophizing, shall we?
Okay.
I see you brought back The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Tell me, Aiden, as a pilgrim, are you an adventurer like Huckleberry Finn?
Every day out there was an adventure, I can tell you that. Not always a pleasant one, though.
There was plenty of unpleasantness in Huckleberry Finn.
In that case, call me Huck.
And I'll be your Mary Jane. Tell me, Aiden, do you have a thing for older women like Huck did?
Excuse me?
Never mind. I am just glad you've retained your sense of humor in the face of this world's darkness. And don't ever think I take for granted the danger you surely encounter every day.
The danger's out there, Thalia. Here with you. No reason not to relax.
That's how I feel when you're around, Aiden. Thank you for that. I'll anxiously await your return. Before you go,
Inhibitor container detected.
When I get through an entire patrol without taking on an infected.
And then I stopped fishing, but I intend to pick it up again.
Bad luck. I just scrubbed the deck.
Traffic today.
That's probably why. Yesterday, my youngest told me about Casey.
This shit is happening.
thrill I get when you walk through the door with more books. Let me see. Let me see. Hardly. Franz Kafka might have thrived in our city. He wrote tales that blended realism and fantasy, creating surreal environments and scenarios. Doesn't that sound familiar? The Metamorphosis was all about a hideous transformation. Yes, he might have provided some brilliant insight into our current situation. Yes, you have preserved poetry. That's just what the city needs. Particularly the work of Pindar and his victory odes. They celebrate the triumphs of ancient athletes. And what is life today but a contest simply to survive? He was a firm believer in what man can achieve by the grace of the gods. Gods or no, I share his faith. I spoke about faith when we first met. Not only was that faith justified, you've now given me hope.
Aiden, I've barely been able to focus, waiting for you to return. I see you brought Kafka's Metamorphosis. Albert's been after that particular book for a while. I'm sure Albert waxed poetic about the theme of transformation and its parallels to the state of our world.
A lot of wax, actually. 2 earfuls, at least.
That's Albert. But I'm curious what you think. Is the protagonist's transformation into a giant cockroach an apt parallel for what's going on in our world?
More or less. He turned into a roach. People can turn into infected.
True. But Kafka's story was as much about feelings of alienation and isolation, not just turning into a monster.
Yeah. I suppose you're right. I hadn't really thought of it that way.
I see. I guess I was expecting more of your stealth insight.
Next time?
I have to admit, Aiden, I was attracted to you when I first laid eyes on you. Physically, that's still true. And I do enjoy our talks. But honestly, it's not enough. Not yet. But there's still time. If it matters to you, I hope it does. See you next time.
Hey, What are you doing here?
None of your business. What do you want?
I'm just looking for a book, not for any trouble.
You see books, we see toilet paper. Find another library.
I just came from one, and I can't let you rip those books to shreds.
Can't let us? Please. Get him, boys. Let's pick his corpse clean. You like me now? Have this, motherfucker.
I wish Bizarre folks would talk to us more. This feud is silly. We don't want
It rains for a moment, and everything starts to corrode.
I have to be kind. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Club life. Yesterday, my youngest said, when I pull out our fixes, Greta's got completely bonkers. Now that's
More great works recovered. Your dedication to this is moving. Gulliver's Travels. Jonathan Swift was a brilliant satirist. Here he had a go at human nature and the traveler's tale subgenre. Magnificent. I fear our world has lost the ability to appreciate the subtlety of satire. But when it can again, this book will be here, thanks to you. Our library is growing, Aiden. Not just in the number of books, but in the amount of knowledge, wisdom, history, and more. We need to keep it growing, Aiden. But first, let us find some more collections for you. Stay on the line.
Any new rare monsters lurking out there?
Yes, there are. I've gotten reports of a monster prized for the fluid contained in its eyeballs.
Ooh, I can already see where this is going.
Yes. You must bring me this creature's eyeballs. Take care with them, for they must remain intact until I am ready to use the fluid in a potion.
Keep the eyeballs intact. Got it. By the way, is everything okay between you and Corvus?
We're fine. I'm more concerned about you. Rumors of a singularly dangerous monster have reached me. Watch your back as you hunt. Go to the location I've marked.
Here are your...
You do well to remember our arrangement, woman. Not now. The Bubba and I are speaking.
We'll finish later, Corvus. No need to make the young man wait while we argue.
Fine. But take care you heed my words.
Problems?
None of your business.
You need not be concerned.
All right, as you wish. Here they are. Those eyes you sent me after?
In perfect condition, too. You deserve every bit of this reward.
What can I get for you, Baba?
Your tone grows too familiar. Know your place, boy.
Corvus, don't be rude. Your own tone could use some improvement.
Do you not remember your place, witch? Must I remind you yet again?
All right, what's with you two? Yeah, something's going on, and I want to know what it is.
It remains none of your concern. Corvus is right. We should stick to business. And I have another large order to fulfill.
That means I'll be trapping, not collecting.
Precisely. Go to the GRE island and you'll find a large swarm of virals. I need you to catch 2 creatures in the trap.
2 and 1. Got it.
Supply already set up the trap. And don't get cocky. Them beastlies will surely give you a run for your money.
And running's all I know, Baba.
Aiden, how did it go?
2 frothing virals, packaged and ready for delivery.
That's wonderful. I can make all manner of potions and medications from their live organs. You saved many a life today, Aiden. Villador, what's left of it, is grateful.
Oh, it's all in a night's work. What monster guts do you need today?
The sweat glands of a rarely seen creature.
Rarely seen, but recently seen, I gather.
Very recently. It's hard to miss too when it comes out at night. With the secretions from those glands, I can make all manner of sense to both attract and repel the infected. But watch out, Aiden. This one only comes out at night. And that's not even half of what might shock you when you encounter it.
Intriguing. Be back soon.
New book location just discovered, Aiden. Are you available now? Drop by.
Inhibitor container detected. Inhibitor container detected.
I hear those sweat glands, and you were right. The hunt was electrifying. Hey, you should have come with me, Corvus. Maybe getting shocked by one of those things would lighten you up.
Speak to me that way at your peril.
I wouldn't tease Corvus like that. You'd best just take your reward and go.
What have you got for me?
I have a customer here with a direct request.
My name is Harlan. The Baba has told me about you. About your bravery in procuring rare ingredients.
I do what I'm paid to do. Nothing special.
Oh, but you're wrong. The Baba, she saves people. And since you help her, that means you save people too.
So what do you need?
My father, he's dying. A blood parasite. The Baba, she says she can help, but she needs some very rare ingredients.
Right, so I'll go get them. Like I said, nothing special.
But this is very dangerous. Too dangerous. I could not let the Baba ask on my behalf. I wouldn't feel right, even to save my own father, if I didn't ask you myself.
What's so dangerous about this hunt?
Remember the demolisher and the goon you hunted for me some time ago? It turns out there are 2 more of them in the city. And I need tissue from both of them if I am to save Harlan's father.
I'm so sorry to ask this of you.
It's all right, Harlan. Aiden will help. Now, go be with your father.
Yes, of course. You're right, Baba.
Another pair of mutated infected, huh?
Hunt them down, Aiden. You will be doing a favor both to Harlan and many other residents by getting rid of those abominations.
Leave it to me.
How's your day going, Abigail?
Rest.
I brought the tissue for Harlan's father.
You managed to kill both of them. Good.
This will work, won't it?
I do hope so. But this is medicine, not magic. We can only do our best and hope it is enough.
Wait, not magic? Where'd the witch act go?
You'll have to trust me. Just take your money and leave me to my work.
Do as the Baba says.
I'm trying to find something for you to hunt. I will let you know.
Need to get myself a new weapon at the armory. This one's worn out.
Let me go! I'm innocent!
You're self-confident. That much is obvious. But do you believe in anything outside of yourself? Bigger than yourself?
I'd like to think so. But the world doesn't make believing very easy.
Agreed. But we have to hope that all this suffering isn't for nothing.
It'd be way fucked up if this was all for nothing.
I see you're conflicted about this. But not despairing. That's something.
I just don't want to see life as a constant struggle for nothing, I guess.
I see. Thank you for sharing this with me. Oh, here.
I have to go, but I have to tell you something first.
What's that?
I know I don't always have the right words, but I do enjoy our talks.
I'm glad. I do too. See you again. Soon, I hope.
I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now...
Save me! Somebody! I'm here!
You've done it again, Hayden. As I expected you would. What have you brought? H.G. Wells was a master of science fiction, in part because he knew his science. It wasn't humanity that prevailed over the Martians, but germs. Germs, man. Can you believe it? So simple, yet so small. Would that our plight were suddenly resolved in that way. Kipling's The Jungle Book has an underlying theme of abandonment, followed by themes of adoption and nurturing. Oh, how so many today feel abandonment. Hopefully, nurturing souls remain. What am I saying? Of course they do. You are one such soul. It's beautiful, Aiden. This collection, I know you think me a fool, but I am moved. Thank you for this gift. This gift to me. This gift to the world.
There you are, dear Aiden. I've missed you.
Likewise, Thalia.
Albert seems pleased with today's haul. H.G. Wells's War of the Worlds, huh? You know, every day I wonder, are we at war?
Oh, us? Wait, did I say something wrong?
Oh, Aiden, that was so cute. No, we're good. I was referring to the world around us. Is that in a state of war?
Oh, right. The world. Oh, we're at war, all right, believe me. And not just one. A lot. Everyone seems to be at each other's throats for one reason or another.
Sounds like you're talking about the infected.
Some days it's hard to tell who's more dangerous. The infected, or regular people.
How distressing, Aiden. But quite an insight. Here's what you need. Till next time?
Yeah, till next time, Thalia.
Is responsible for the Black Monday bombings and the death of 2 million people.
And then I stopped fishing, but I intend to pick it up again. And well,
Save me! Somebody! I'm being killed!
I am continually astounded by your tenacity and success. Let's see today's catch. Lewis Carroll truly captured the surreal feeling of disorientation, of falling into a strange world in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I often feel like I've fallen into another world, but sadly, this one is no Wonderland. Given the nature of H.P. Lovecraft's horrific creations, I suppose we should count ourselves lucky. What would we do if an old god suddenly awoke? Lovecraft excelled at creating a sense of dread, which made his stories all the more horrifying. I can relate to a persistent feeling of dread. Definitely. Thanks to you, this collection is already unparalleled in the city. Sadly, our sources are getting dry, and I have nothing new for you right now. But I am confident we will manage to dig up at least some more from the city. Just you watch. Wait for my call, Aiden.